Hello, family. Trust you've been great. So, you already know that being overweight is as a result of overeating. You get overweight from consistently consuming more than your body is able to burn. Contrary to what many people have been made to believe, losing weight is actually very easy. So, I'm just going to give you some quick but very effective strategies that can help you lose weight effortlessly. Number one, completely eliminate processed foods from your diet. Any food that is man-made, biscuits, soft drinks, white bread, completely eliminate them from your diet. The nutritional structure of processed food will make you addicted to them. They lack fiber, they lack real nutrients that can nourish your body. They spike your blood sugar like crazy, and then they contain a lot of calories for very little, meaning that you will be consuming a lot to get any form of satisfaction. So they will make you overdo calories and they will make you crave for even more of them. Hence, I always tell people that when it comes to weight loss, you can't win with processed foods. And yes, they can be very addictive, meaning that it may not be so easy for you to give them up completely. So when you're just starting to eliminate them from your diet, you will find that you may struggle a little initially. But when you continue to stretch your self-control, after a while, when your blood sugar starts stabilizing and all those crazy spikes are gone, you will find that it becomes easier for you to say no to them. Number two, split your food portions. Take what you're already eating now, especially with carbohydrates, and split it in two. If splitting it into two equal halves seem like a lot to start with, you can just start to gradually reduce your portions. After a while, your body will start adapting to eating smaller portions. Number three, cut down on the use of oil. If there's one thing that can change the calorie content of your food from 0 to like 3,000 real fast, is oil. Let's say you want to fry 2 eggs containing about 70 calories each. That's like 140 calories. With the amount of oil that you use, it can take that 140 calories to like 2,000 calories just because of the oil. For most oils, one tablespoon has like 120 calories. So imagine if you're just pouring a lot. Oil is actually where a lot of people miss it. That is what takes some people's, you're eating vegetable soup, for instance. The oil can take that vegetable that has little calories to like, say, 2,000 plus calories. And then another strategy is to focus on proteins that has very little fats. You would see them, most lean protein, that is protein that has the smallest amount of fat. From looking at them, you will see when a protein has a lot of fat, you will visibly see the fat around it. So one of the easiest ways to tell the leaner cuts of meat is to just look at the protein itself, and if you do not see a lot of fat around it, you know that to a large extent it is a leaner cut of meat. To add another tip, do not drink your calories. A lot of people tend to overlook the amount of calories you consume in things like fruit juices, smoothies. You just assume that, it doesn't contain much calories, but that can significantly impact the amount of calories you are consuming daily. So if you're actually going to drink your calories, meaning that if you're actually going to do something like smoothies, for instance, factor it into your calorie limit for the day. You would also want to control how often you snack. If possible, don't even snack. Structure your meals in such a way that you are eating adequate meals when it is time to eat, and you're eating real food and getting full on your meals. If you do that, you will not need to snack. But then if you must snack, you can do something that has very negligible amount of calories like cucumber or garden eggs rather than doing banana and nuts. So doing things like cucumber and garden egg without extra nuts, of course, or peanut butter, without nuts, just garden eggs and cucumber. When you do that, even if you're snacking, you find that it does not significantly impact your calorie content, the amount of calories you're consuming for the day. To sum this up, I would typically recommend that if you're using a regular plate to eat, mentally divide it into two halves. On one half, you're doing vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, leafy vegetables, like the local green vegetables, cabbage, broccoli, things like that. They have negligible amount of calories, but of course, prepared with very little oil or very little salad dressings. And on the other half, you are dividing the other half into two. On a quarter, if you've divided into two, you have a quarter. On one quarter, you are having carbohydrate, say like rice or plantain or yam or sweet potato. And then on the other half, you are having lean protein like chicken breast or fish or eggs. When you do that, you find that you are able to control your portions. But these days, they actually even have like portion control plates. You can go ahead and get one for yourself, but generally serve your carbohydrate with very small bowls rather than a big plate. If you have a measurement cup, 250 ml cup is just perfect for carbohydrates. And then a palm size of lean protein, and then you can go liberal with vegetables provided you are preparing them with very little oil or very little dressing. You can take it further and also incorporate intermittent fasting to your eating pattern. On another future podcast, I'll talk about intermittent fasting more. But with these, you're definitely good to go. Okay? Talk to you soon.